Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here, and welcome back to our videos. I think I'm gonna post them in this order, like the video on the main account first and the video on the secondary accounts. And as you might have seen in that video, the King plus Grodd team was quite efficient with Puppet of Zatanna on King. Again, the idea of this team is that you're going to have Grodd trigger the Puppet real fast for you. With all the negative effects he applies, and then you're going to get King in there and start using third special with him, and hopefully keep up the Zatanna negative effects required to have infinite power. And this kind of removes the biggest weakness that King has, which is getting to max stacks. As we'll super move here. And this is going actually far better than on the main account, because I had a better start with Grodd. I didn't mess up at the start. We have Vixen in there. In the main account fight, I had like Dr. Fates, and he was kind of useless, to be honest. My bad here. And she jumped over that. Yeah, this is clearly my bad, because I rushed the swipe attack where I did too late and she dodged it. We need that swipe attack to hit to put her in an optimal position to get hit by this third special. Yeah, this went so much better than on the main account, actually. This went so much better. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, against this man I'm gonna use Batman the Drowned, and I think Godkiller is gonna be more than enough here, so no reason to bother with Dark Metal cards or Crown, and I'm gonna have Classic Wonderment to increase my crit damage to kind of make up for the lack of Dark Metal cards. Oh boy, I stopped there for a second to turn the sound of the game a bit down. Because if it's too high, it might slip into the microphone audio. And that's obviously not desirable. Yeah, 2.3 at the moment. I think even if we went like this for the entire fight without even doing super move, we would have been fine. Maybe. Maybe not. But after super move, we're 1000% fine. Was very confident tanking that super move because we had the God Killer attack reduction on him. And we have 3.2 per second. This is definitely enough. 2 more activations, if not 1 more activation should do it. And I think we have time left for like almost 4 activations of the passive. It roughly takes you slightly above 30 seconds to activate it from 0 and then run its full course. Yeah, looks like we're gonna need 1 more. There we go, bring her down. Now let's get going and kill boss Batman the Drowned. Okay, so we're going to fight Batman Drone with this team, and it's kind of funny because at this point every single team I have used in this video is the exact same and in kind of the exact same order as it was on the main account. And boy, would you take a look at that, it ain't that much difference between pay to win and free to play. Like, look, it sucks. That absolutely sucks that we got the pay to win artifact scenario, but a lot of the times they don't really make that much difference if you have them or not. Oh no, she got the buff there. That's not really the best outcome, because I would have wanted Harley to get the buff. And now she's gonna get the weakness instead. It's fine. I got Crown on Harley at level 4. Again, it's bad because EPI got the buff instead of Harley. From this point on, hopefully Harley will get all the buffs. No, please don't die. I'm sorry, I apologize. I apologize for trying to combo and chop there. Yeah, EPI got another buff. Come on, do some fast attacks. I wanna get in range for having a chance to trigger the crown effect. Did not trigger it, sadly. Finally, Harley's first damage buff. And I'm gonna tag out for super move. Yeah, you might as well die. There we go, that's actually optimal. Because we were still on cooldown for the tagging. But if Flash dies, we're gonna get tagged in straight in. Straight away. Tag EPI in for some power generation and she's gonna get the weakness. No! Oh, this is bad. Nah, bro. Okay, I'm gonna try and deal some damage with EPI. But this is bad. It was my fault. I was a bit greedy, but at the same time the reactions on Batman on the Drowned as an opponent are kind of crazy. Look how fast she got into a block! Where's my openings? Where's my openings at? Just look at that. After the enemy does a swipe and you block it, it's only reasonable, and it usually happens that you get a bit of an opening to actually attack. You know, that's how the game works. But they don't seem to care about the new characters they introduced. Or also it's a problem that persists for a lot of the old characters, so... whatever. Yeah, this did not go too well. I'm gonna leave this be for now, and I think I'm gonna come back with League of Anarchy tomorrow, because this is the team to use here. This is definitely the team to use here, but you need a bit more luck and far better gameplay than I had here. Yeah, on one hand, my bad. Look, on one hand, my bad here, but on the other hand, it's kind of bullshit. Okay, so long story short, this is like the next day when the fights refreshed, but I ended up not posting a video on the secondary account yesterday and not using all my fights because I had something else to do. I totally did not go ahead and fail another fight and rage quit it. That 100% did not happen. But yeah, there it is, we're taking our revenge on her. That's a rough start because I didn't have my click on the emulator, so yeah. Bro, what? I do have my click on the screen. Why aren't my buttons not working? Hold on, something's weird with the key bindings. Okay, so for some reason my basic hit keybind kind of reset. Still not working, what? No, now it works. That was most definitely... And now my super move is not fun. What is going on? Is my keyboard? Is something wrong with my keyboard? I really don't know what the problem is. Most likely resetting the emulator will sort things out, but if I do that I lose the fight, so I'm gonna try and play it like this. Okay, I'm gonna use my mouse to do most things actually, because that works. And we're gonna see how that goes. That's definitely very weird. I mean, I can still do these swipes and block and basically all the movements I can do. Seems to be acting a bit weird on the side of the specials, actually. But yeah, let's see how this works. Maybe not tank with DPI. Yeah. Yeah, we're not having a good time here at all. Look, I was not using to tagging in using my mouse, so that might have been a bit of an issue. I should have tagged in flash. It is what it is, it happens. I'm gonna keep doing damage here, because Harley's doing some damage, even though she doesn't have dots damage, so she's missing out on most of her damage. But hey, some damage is better than no damage. After this, I'm gonna reset my emulator and see what the problem exactly was, because that has never happened to me. Gonna play some arena fights to test things out. Yeah, look how smooth this is going after EPI is dead. Imagine if Flash died instead of her and we would have had this gameplay while also having the dots damage active. That would have been actually insane. But yeah, at no point we ran out of power, everything is going perfectly except for the fact that we deal no damage. Look at that, 6 beautiful damage stacks from her, max crown stacks, always getting power refounds. Absolutely perfect gameplay. Except for the minor inconvenience of not having EPI alive, I guess. Boy, this sucked. Let me reset the emulator, run some testing, and I'll be back with the rest of the fights. Okay, so the issue is resolved, though it was very weird. So, you know how the keybinds are like over here? Those things that I'm using, the nums on the right, kind of have two purposes. For example, the one is also AND or something. And when I looked at it, it was numbered as AND key. And then when I numbered it again, it was numbered as 1. So they were basically working on their secondary property as like keys, but not registering it properly. I don't even know how to explain this, but it's weird. But now it's fixed, thankfully, though I lost that fight because of it. I'm going to use King plus Grodd here to hopefully absolutely destroy her. Have Puppet King. Grodd was here obviously to get me very fast with that infinite power, with his negative effects that he's able to apply. Now I'm just hoping King doesn't lose the buffs. Might as well super move, that's an additional negative effect. And that's more damage, obviously. Vixen's giving me some damage. Let me explain this, because a lot of you do know how this works, but some of you might not know how this works. I have the Puppet of Zatanna artifact on King, right? In order to get to this point where you just spam third special, you're going to have to put 5 negative effects on the enemy, which is the things that appear on the right corner, as you can see. There's like something that seems like it has horns, or it's more like a trap. There's an eye with a line on it, which signifies blind. You need to have a lot of those active at the same time. Now, Grodd is able to apply a lot of these with his basic hits, and you apply them with Grodd, and then you tag King, and King with the negative effects from Puppet picks up the pace. Because it's very hard to get it going with King, but Grodd can help him with that. But yeah, let's finally take a look at the rewards. Boy, this also took so damn long. Black Canary and All Blades, useless to me. All Blades might have been useful a bit for some players, but for me, nah. Okay, so this is the fight that made me rage quit today. Guess why this made me rage quit? Because I forgot to put Zatanna in the first position. They had no percentage shell damage. But yeah, we're gonna run a double Puppet team here. And I'm going to have Puppet on Zatanna and Puppet on Brainiac. Mainly I want to get infinite power with Zatanna with the Raven stacks, but I also want some lethal damage. Now the choice was between putting a level 1 sight on Brainiac to get a bit more passive stats, or putting Puppet on him, because if he has Puppet, he can, after Zatanna triggers the infinite power with her higher level puppets, he can keep it up for a bit and have very fast special ones, so we can get that out of the way real quick. Zatanna. Okay, so far we got... Okay, that was a bit late on my part to use that third special. That was a bit my mistake. Yeah, I got more unlucky than yesterday, because yesterday I played it for a bit, even though I had no percentage hull damage. And I got the infinite power so much sooner than this. And now that I finally have the proper setup, I get unlucky. Though we got the burning gun, we get the free special 2, and our special 2 incoming. Though where's that infinite power? Come on. Nah, bro. It's just not happening. Come on, Zatanna. No free special, no power seal, no nothing. The game is not giving me anything to work with here. Come on. Yeah, free special 1, I'll take it. Bro, still no infinite power. How unlucky can I get? Brainiac can most likely tank this. Okay, he's fine. Special 1, he's got Puppet, he might get a negative effect in there. Bro, no, this is just awful. How can I not trigger it with Zatanna with such a... Am I gonna go the entire fight? Like yesterday when I forgot to put the percentage hull damage in there. I got it triggered like in the first 30 seconds or less of the fight. Now, it just doesn't want to. I have such a love-hate relationship with Puppet. Sometimes it does me good, and sometimes it's like this. Nah, bro, we're literally going the entire fight without it activating, and I swear it's equipped because I applied burning it, and he jumped over that. No. Just no. Look, we applied burning with special 2. The Puppet is equipped. It's the high-level Puppet. With disabled specials. Look, guys, it's infinite power. Let's deal some percentage hull damage with Brainiac before this nightmare of a fight ends. How? How is it possible to get this unlucky? Like... Why? Let me vibe check. Maybe I have the level 1 Puppet on Zatanna and Brainiac had the higher level 1, though I doubt it. No, it's the level 5 Puppet. It's literally the thing that has 73% chance to apply a negative effect, and I could not get 5 of them with Zatanna. I just couldn't. This is awful. Okay, so for any of you out there who don't have Grodd, because I used Grodd in a previous fight, I can't use him anymore, I have him, but for any of you who don't have Grodd, Banshee is definitely usable without Grodd. It might be a bit more inconvenient, but it's definitely doable. I don't really have a good support for her, because I'm going to use Dark Mel cards. You can't really use Puppet without Grodd, because you're not going to get the negative effects from Grodd, so the Puppet is not going to be stacking fast enough, and at that point it's not worth using anymore. And other choices would be Flash as the support character here, but I already used him. Or the League of Anarchy team, I think. Or Classic Wonder Woman, but I already used him for the King team. Actually, no, Classic Wonder Woman is still available, but I can't do that, because she doesn't do anything for me. Because I got Dark Mel cards, and I already have maxed out crit damage, so what's she gonna do? Okay, over here is one of the very few situations where I'm kinda glad about the free third special. But just kinda. But it would be great if you would stop. Just stop. Bane, it's time to stop. That's enough. Let's get your ass to the corner. Special 2 to heal a bit. Also, I'm not gonna tank the super move, I think, with Batman Catwoman. Because we might get the bug where immortality doesn't work, and usually that's not a problem, because the enemy is gonna have all those Grodd negative effects applied, and they're not gonna deal damage to you with super move anyway. So it doesn't really make a difference, but here I fear that it might kill me. And then again the bug might prevent me from reviving. Okay, let's get his ass back in the corner. And yeah, the damage is definitely fine, it's definitely there. You're just gonna stack lethal a bit less fast, especially in the first minute, because you barely have any energy for specials. And in this kind of fight where you don't have that much power... Wow! The swipe did not work. The swipe just didn't feel like working. And it sucks, because actually he missed all of that, so that's great, because I did not trigger a free third special. And it's the special 2 to heal, but generally speaking, I'm not gonna use it in like the first 2 minutes. That's what I was saying, because again, it didn't want to swipe. Why? Why? What's up with swiping? Why you don't like swiping anymore? There we go. And yeah, with the puppet, if you wanted to use puppets, you're gonna eventually stack it because you got a negative effect from the special 2 and 2 negative effects from the third special, if you count the blinds, so you're definitely gonna trigger it, but the whole point of puppet on Batman Ninja Catwoman is actually for you to get that attack buff at maximum negative effects applied, which you're not gonna get. But yeah, this is okay damage. I mean, it was also Black Adam here who did some stuff. Gonna use God Killer Batman the Drowned against Grodd here. And I'm gonna go with the full team. I'm gonna let them die, obviously, because there's chaos tagging, but that might take a while. Also, addressing one of the comments that I got in a previous video before they both die. Because, again, I do read all comments. I don't really have the time to, like, answer them, but I might mention it in a video if I don't answer it and I think it's relevant enough, okay? So I was complaining that Grodd, not Grodd, I don't think it was Grodd, I think it was another dude with chaos tagging. But yeah, I was complaining that he was taking a long ass time to kill my characters in a fight like this where I really wanted them dead, right? And I was even explaining at the start of the fight that I'm gonna go out of my way to literally not use the God Killer, or the very not swipe to activate it. So the God Killer artifact is going to steal some of the enemy's attack, right? So that means they're gonna deal less damage, but it's able to do that only on swipes. Actually not. Actually, does it steal anyway on all the hits? Because I was getting damage buffs. Is it the block disable the only thing that's is gonna activate? Hold on, I'm stealing attack. So the swipes only disable the block, but any attack can steal attack from the enemy. Okay, my bad then. That person in the comments, what a plot twist, that person in the comments was actually right. I was stealing his attack with the God Killer because I thought it only steals attack on swipes, when there's also the only chance to disable the block, but it looks like I was wrong. There we go, the more you know, guys, the more you know. So from now on, when I want my characters that I'm just not gonna attack the enemy at all. Yeah, my bad here, actually. To this day, I did not know that the God Killer steals attack on any form of hits. I thought it was only on swipes. I'm not gonna kill this man. The plan is to use Batman the Drowned again tomorrow and kind of kill him in 2 fights. It's definitely gonna be interesting with this man when it gets to like 2 billion health. I think I'm gonna get to activate the passive one more time. It's not gonna run the full duration, but it's gonna be something. There we go, the last activation of it. Okay, this went well enough, I guess. We're gonna hit it tomorrow again, and he's gonna die. Okay, so for the last fight, let's try something a bit interesting. So you know how Silver Banshee with puppets is very strong, but very bad because she loses all the puppet stacks all the time. Now I'm going to use Black Adam here, and he's got the special 2 that's going to apply 2 negative effects to the enemy, right? So those 2 negative effects will hopefully be enough to give Silver Banshee a bit of a buffer. How did he combo? Nah, but this boss is just bullshit. Not necessarily in terms of the mechanics. Excuse me for that one. Okay, we have enough power. Okay, let's try and get into third specials without losing power, hopefully. So far so good, though the Black Adam negative effects will expire in a second. We're still up. Might lose them here. Yes, I lost them here. We're at 4. I was fine tanking that. He's blinded, he can't... Oh, we lost again because one of them expired. Now I'm gonna lose them again if I use the third special, so I'm gonna use a few more special ones, because the third special gets rid of all the disables. Nah, I lost it again. We got it again, but again I used third special, it's all gone. So let's try to build a bit of a buffer again with Sir Banshee. I don't really feel like tagging Black Adam for a special 2 again, because he's got a very long tag back in timer. Okay, we didn't drop them all. And we didn't drop them all again, and we lost all the disables. This looks promising, actually. Come on, Sir Banshee, you can do it, I believe. Let's go, keep going, keep going. Keep at it. The swipe doesn't connect or do anything, but it's a good kind of thing to do to know when to use the third special, because by the time you're done with your swipe animation, the enemy is gonna also be done getting up. And she lost him again. And she lost him again. Nah, it's just too unreliable, maybe at the higher level puppets. But Black Adam definitely helped us at the start to get that going a bit. And yeah, lost them with even one disable active. Well, didn't go too badly, I think. Yeah, 108 mil is fine. I'll take it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!